नमस्कार। मंच पर विराजमान विजय जी, शिशिरदा, कुलदीप जी, सुरेश जी. I know that I reached out to fellow Bengalis and Gujaratis. How many from the state of Kerala? Yengiran Suga. And our friends in Maharashtra, Kasaka. I come back. So what Vijay can see today is an amalgam of various voices, cultures, but only one voice that shouted out, I am Bharatiya. And it is that spirit that Vijay, me and Shishirda are here today to pay salutations to. The overseas friends of BJP UK chapter is not new to me. I've been here over a decade and possibly and a half. And I see familiar faces here and many are new faces. That the family has grown is a matter of great pride. That the family can grow stronger is a matter that you need to take a resolution on. And while Kuldeep ji is right, when I met Suresh ji yesterday on our way to Cambridge, Suresh ji looked a bit despondent. And I looked at Suresh ji and I said, वो 99 पे ना चले, आप 240 पर दुखी हैं. And I'm happy that feeling got transmitted to the president with alacrity, and he gave that response to the media. Yeah. So to contextualize a little, I first met Kuldeep ji 2009. 2024. And when we meet, we pick up the threads of conversation as if we met just yesterday. When we met in 2009, the determination on the face of your president was such. He said to me, there will come a time where we will grow not only in numbers, but we will grow stronger enough to be heard not only back home, but also resolutely in every corner of the United Kingdom. Mind you, in 2009, the Bharatiya Janata Party was not in power in India. To meet with fellow Indians or those who have left their hearts behind in India, who gave young activists like me hope, is why I come today to celebrate on the platform of a president who gave me hope in 2009. So let's homes for the poorest of the poor in India. This is a Prime Minister who has seen in his village poor women defecating in the open, and he built toilets for 110 million poor Indian families. This is a Prime Minister that was told, चाय वाला कभी प्रधानमंत्री नहीं बन सकता. But this is the Prime Minister that gave impetus to every youngster in India to say that if you want to become somebody, do not be subjugated to the will of those who only have money but may not have talent. This is a Prime Minister who knew that poor women and families, just to save for a rainy day, would take crumpled notes and shove it in bottles which had atta or chawal, all because they wanted to save money. Women who, if their husbands or their sons wanted to do something of their own, would give away their gold, one bangle, one earring, only so that their families could live with Swabhiman. This is the Prime Minister who made sure that he opened bank accounts for 500 million Indians. And to be fair to him, while we applaud him in absentia, it was never a part of his manifesto. Look back, in 2014, building toilets for the poor was never a part of political discourse. He built it because he meant it when he said, "I'll be the harbinger of change." So when Vijay stands here to say thank you for your support and your contribution, they are not mere words. But the resounding claps will not be limited to this room. They will reach that Prime Minister who is mocked by the opposition. Why? Because he built roads. This is the Prime Minister who at the age of 73 is humiliated by a man who was born in a political family with a golden spoon and who keeps discovering India even over the age of 50. But don't mock them, I say. Don't. For they come together because what they want on a platter is not just our heads, but India. Don't mock them, for they will find friends who will want nothing less than pull India down. Don't mock them, for they don't celebrate when we become the 5th largest economy. They don't support us when we say we want to be the 3rd largest economy. Don't mock them, for they rather burn our homes down only so that they could burn down the legacy of Prime Minister Modi. They will cut the nose to spite the face. We know that. Don't mock them. Be aware of them. For they want, like I said, not our heads, not a piece of the pie. They want our country on a platter. So today, while we celebrate, I, being a quintessential Indian woman, who in the midst of all the glory and all the guts so points out, be watchful, be mindful. I say this today, that every time they mock India, remember it's people like you who came together and built it brick by brick. Every time they mock our way of life, remember it is people like you with the tilak on the forehead that kept that way of life alive. So today, as we come together to tell Narendra Modi and the Bharatiya Janata Party that you stand resolutely with them, remember, you stand not with just a political party. You stand not with just a way of life. You stand resolutely with India.